Good morning, all. I hope you slept well. Whew. I had a lot come to me. I did indeed. I see so many videos coming out now after Candace's episode. I watched Valhalla last night, Nate. I like his take on things. I do indeed. I do agree with him. I don't think Candace flipped by any means. I think she moves and operates in integrity. I think she carries a soft heart. She moves and operates as a Christian. I think Erica is very well established in gaslighting and honeypot moves. That's clear as day. We're all seeing it on the front stage. So I think Candace got a little slice of that. Not like Candace. I resonate with that. I know what that feels like. Having somebody sit across from you that you wholeheartedly love, you wholeheartedly want to believe. This is the widow of your best friend, the mother of his children. You know what I'm saying? You want to believe that. I know it. That's how I feel when I be sitting around my family and sitting around my friends, like sitting at doctor's offices in the past. I wanted to believe them. I wanted to believe them. It sucks. That is the world we live in. And I think that Erica fed her a bunch of damage control. I think the phone log was botched. I think Erica is in the zone now of blaming other people that no longer affiliated with TPUSA. But why did this take 3 months to get to this point? This should have been addressed day one, you see. But being that the 3 months damage control and all the different tactics that they have taken have not worked, landed them to their meeting, Furthermore, I think it's comical that TPUSA did a podcast when it was specifically stated that there would be no podcast, nothing until after the meeting. So did TPUSA not get that memo? They not get that memo? And so the whole thing is just, at the end of the day, she is Charlie Kirk's widow, yes. And my heart breaks for her, yes, and her babies. But she's also the CEO of a billion-dollar company that uses the money for funny things. And so if you didn't want to be looked at with a magnifying glass, you shouldn't have taken the role. You just shouldn't have. And not to mention, I just don't know how you're doing it. If you lose the love of your life, being a Christian, and you knew God called you to do that, and God called this whole thing to happen, I don't think God calls for tragedies. I'm sorry. Not like that. Now, he uses every tragedy for the better, and he is. But dad, I can't believe I just said that. Dad, that's right. Dad, God didn't call for that to happen. He's making the most of it. He's showing everybody entangled in it. This is how you don't play with people's lives like this. You don't play God. You don't get so encrypted in your dirty deeds, in your corruption, in your deception, in your deceit, in your belief systems, where you're physically, mentally, emotionally harming people, and then thinking you're going to get the green light. And then because somebody decides to finally wake up to it, and they have the ability to articulate things in a manner to the masses, you're just going to take them out. You're just going to take them out. Yeah, God is using it. And so I hope Candace stays steadfast and strong, because it is hard when dealing with honeypots. I know something about that, to say the least. And this is something that came to me last night. I gotta get ready for work. I got a long day ahead of me. They can't keep the story together. Their story keeps changing, which is also a red light on it. But okay, Candace came out and said that their attorney basically said that they don't have any more evidence outside of what we have seen on the world stage, which is crazy to me. The only evidence they have is piecing the gun there and it being his grandfather's gun, but the gun hasn't even really truly been pieced there. as well as the text messages, lover. So much symbolic meaning to that. It's so funny. And so it's crazy to me. It made me think, and I woke up in the middle of a dream at 1, 2, 3, that it's like you can be prosecuted now or attacked in the dark without even having true evidence. If so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so says so, and you have a purpose for them to where so-and-so and so-and-so's real dirty hands don't show, that's all it's going to take. That's all it's going to take. And you can always tell who's involved in it when those that push out the Fed slop, or push out the narrations, or push out the stories, or push out the schmears. And that's the same thing with me. It's like they push it out, but they have nothing to back it up, right? And so you've got TPUSA pushing out this Fed slop, which is crazy to me because it's clear as day that there's holes in it. It's not to say that Tyler wasn't involved, obviously, but there's holes in it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why wouldn't you want to get to the true investigation of who murdered your best friend, your husband? Why wouldn't you want that? And so that's weird to me. It's weird to me. And so, I don't know. It's interesting. You can just always tell who's on the side of kind of taking little slices of their soul away because they're going along with the narratives. And typically when people go along with the narratives, they're getting payouts. They're getting bribed. Or they're being coerced. There's that venture too. You know, I hate that. Fed slop, TPUSA, pushing the slope narratives like drilling it in our heads sounds similar to me, a little too weird, fake and weird. Straight up. That was the same thing with me. It's such the same thing with me in different ways. It's so comical, really. But yeah, if you don't know who Valhalla is, Nate, you should go follow him on YouTube. He put out a video yesterday. It was really good. And I'm in agreement with him. And I love Candace. I stand with her, you know, and I know what it's like to be surrounded by people that you really, truly just want to see the good in them. You know, you really, really do. And they're capable of doing the most heinous things. And you just don't want to believe it. You don't want to believe it. I know, baby girl. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I saw a video, The Reckoning. She talked about cowards. Freaking cowards. One thing I can't stand is a coward. And secret societies not liking you. Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of that. I know secret societies don't care for me. I don't care for you. So, I'm in agreement on that. I'm not a big fan of you. So, I guess an eye for an eye on that one. Truthfully. I don't know what... Well, I do know what you have against me. I'll tell you what you got against me. Because everything you try to do, I see it. I just do. I can't tell you how, other than my higher self, God, intuitively, my discernment, my inner knowing of things that I've been through my entire life, people I've been surrounded by my entire life. I just have picked up on things, so I see people. And so I pick up on things before they come to fruition. I just recognize my surroundings and what's around me. And so I'm sorry that fluffers you. I guess you shouldn't move so secretively. Maybe you shouldn't be so secret. Maybe you should be honest. Maybe you should, I don't know, quit doing the most to the American people to hide your dirty deeds. Maybe you should start there. I mean, just a food for thought. These are all food for thoughts. Poppy T, you're on the struggle bus, brother. I can't believe you said that about that gentleman that passed away. And he was making a documentary on you. I mean, my gosh. I think Poppy T is like, yo, I'm on my way out. And I don't give 0 Fs. I don't care. I am God, and hear me roar. Nobody can stop me. I think that's where he's at in his walk right now. And I'm praying for him. I truly am.